Alyssa Nisley with the MacTribe podcast, coming to you from the floor of Photo Plus here in New York City. You know how excited we get about digital cameras and all the accessories, and here we are in the thick of it. With its unique Foveon image sensor technology, Sigma's DP2 has been making waves since its release in August. We got up close and personal in the Sigma booth to find out how they packed the optical punch of DSLR into this compact body and what it means for photographers.
The important thing about the image sensor in the camera is that when you design a camera with a Foveon sensor in it, you can skip something called a blur filter. And what does a blur filter do? A blur filter is found in every Bayer camera out there on the market. Bayer is the competing technology to the Foveon layered technology. And in order to avoid color moire problems, you have to have a blur filter in your camera. Otherwise, you're going to have odd color patterns that show up when you shoot repeating patterns.
Okay.
With the Foveon sensor, you don't need that. So your images come up very, very sharp. Color's great, and that's what I really like about it. It gives you that certain pop in the high frequencies that makes edges sharper. It makes things stand out more.
So your photos are going to be a lot crisper with your chip in them.
Yeah. And also, we're the only camera on the market that can show you the single pixel detail because we don't interpolate and we don't have that blur filter in there in the first place.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It was really nice to learn a little bit more about the technology that goes into these cameras.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is Paula Lerner, and she's been talking to us about her images. How much of this did you do in post, or is that just the picture?
That's the picture. I mean, I was really, really impressed with the quality of the files. It kind of blew me away. I do some work in some projects in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And there's times when I don't want to have a great big camera, and it's nice to know that I can take this little thing and get this kind of quality.
Absolutely. That's a good point. Thank you so much, Paula.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We're here with Stephen Mallon. He's used the DP2 to create some very beautiful images, and I want to just talk to you real quickly about what made this image special and how it relates to the rest of the art that you make.
I am primarily an industrial photographer. I photograph industrial scenes and their workers. The recent body of work that got me really famous is the photographs that I shot of Flight 1549 that was commissioned by Weeks Marine, the crane company.
Wow.
When Sigma contacted me about possibly doing this, it was a fantastic opportunity to take the camera out and photograph some areas that I normally wouldn't be going towards. Having this camera to explore some other options was great.
Great. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It was really nice. Really a pleasure to meet you. One of my favorite things at Photo Plus wasn't a camera at all. We're here at Joby's booth with their Gorilla Pod products. It's a movable, attachable tripod for your iPhone camera or other recording device. I love it. It's like a little lizard. The big ones can hold 11 pounds. 11 pounds of camera. That can actually be manipulated to clamp onto, say, a pole, a tree. They also have a new iPhone app coming out. It'll be free in the iTunes store that you can use to set a timer for the camera on your phone. Put this guy on the table, run back, and snap your picture. Welcome back to the MacTribe studio. Now that Photo Plus is over, it's time to start thinking about the holidays. Once the dust settled on the big iPod updates, Apple rolled out the next wave of Macs. For an in-depth look at all the updates, visit our website at MacTribe.com or pick up the glossy new MacTribe Holiday Gift Guide at Barnes & Noble. Apple's Phil Schiller said the product line is set for the moment, so here are the new items that we just had to get our hands on. If you want to bring Apple's latest home with you, look no further than the Magic Mouse. It's slim, wireless, and buttonless, and I scrolled and swiped to my heart's content. It comes standard with iMacs, but otherwise is $69, and every Apple fan would appreciate one with their name on it this holiday season. There are so many killer features on the new iPod Nano with video, it isn't even funny. Teens and college kids are the major target audience here. Steve Jobs actually told us that the Nano is the best-selling iPod ever made, and we think you should make this the one to buy this year. Listen to FM radio, record video with a camera that rivals the Flip in quality, and watch your film on the brand new big screen. We think this iPod is at the forefront of technology, and again, price cuts mean you can give the top-of-the-line 16 gig for $179, only $30 more than the 8 gig. The iPhone has had a busy time of it lately, most notably with the long overdue arrival of MMS. Now AT&T users can join the rest of the mobile world in sending and receiving pictures right from their handsets. In addition to that, it's been picked up in South Korea, reached over 1 million China Unicom subscribers, and gotten a firmware update that makes it a little more annoying to operate if you've chosen to illegally jailbreak your iPhone. Although most Apple fans have their iPhones at the ready, there are lots of us who are locked into other plans and can't make the switch just yet. If you're one of them, consider the LG Lotus as an excellent holiday gift. It's offered on multiple carriers and has a ton of cool features like a camera and a recorder, built-in GPS, and a well-designed QWERTY keyboard. You can even get on your MySpace from here, and the small, square design makes it really easy to slip into your pocket when you're on the go. MacTribe's new magazine is out now. Our special 2009 year-end extravaganza includes an Apple holiday guide, an iPhone spotlight, a Secure Your Mac feature, and a special new segment called the Apple Weather Report that takes the temperature of our favorite Cupertino company. Pick up your copy now or subscribe online at www.mactribe.com. Keep an eye out for our next episode of MacTribe The Show on our website, MacTribe.com, and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/MacTribe. Who knows? You might just find some holiday giveaways. Thanks for joining me. I'm Melissa Nicely wishing you happy holidays. See you online soon.